Hey y'all, it's Gina and I'm back again with another video. I'm working with a new company today and I'm really excited to work with them. I mean, more money, more problems. I worked with them before and this sampling company actually makes me buy a lot of products to sample. So say for instance, there are 3 different flavors, right, of a juice. Usually they would say buy 1 of each flavor and they would reimburse me. But I have a problem with my agency sometimes because I will buy a product and they will, you seen that? They got skills, baby.
Tom Brady's a fucking bitch. Fuck Tom Brady, yo. Fuck Tom.
They will usually take forever to reimburse me, or they will just not reimburse me the full amount, or they would take taxes out of the reimbursement.
Now, bitch, you better have my money straight up.
So what I started to do was I just started to go to work and not buy the product. You know, I still get paid even if I don't give out samples. As long as I showed up, you know what I'm saying? Something could go wrong, it could be like a dry sample, or they don't have all the flavors, or, you could probably just do an educational, demo for the product. So that's what I've been doing lately, but I'm so lucky that this company actually sends you a card that you activate every morning before your shift. What's crazy is today I had activated my card for this shift, and usually it says oh, you now have $5 or this many cents. But today it says $76, and I'm like, damn! What the fuck they got me buying for $76 to be sampling? So evidently I'm supposed to be sampling fruit today and Celsius drinks. Celsius drinks are like energy drinks, but they are organic, I guess, or they are a more organic approach to an energy drink. I think it's more like sustainable or clean ingredients, I would say. They want me to buy 10 of each flavor to give samples of. And I don't know who in the hell are sampling that many Celsiuses in a day, or Celsius in a day, but I'm not doing it. I'm probably gonna open 1 of each flavor because we have 3 flavors, and I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 of each can for the whole event. You don't have to pour someone a whole ass cup or whole ass can, so I'm happy that this company has the money already deposited on the card before I even have the shift. And I'm happy that, they make me buy a good amount, so I have a lot to take home and share with my friends and my roommates. So let me go ahead and let you guys know how to get these jobs. So I work for about 5 to 6 different agencies, and these agencies give me work for different alcohol or beverage or just any company, because I've done everything from alcoholic drinks to massage chairs, as you guys already know. So the first place I go to get my shifts is Samplers Inc. So Samplers Inc. is a site where almost anyone can get hired. All you have to do is put in all your information as to where you live and, what your height and weight and eyes, and, they just want to know what you kind of look like, and you have to upload a picture. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be hired because you can kind of just make a profile. If they don't like what they see, they probably just won't confirm you for any shifts, but I get confirmed for shifts all the time. So just try to look presentable in your photos, because I make sure that I send the best of the best so that they can give me the best shifts. Another really easy place to get a brand ambassador job is Pop Bookings. So I talked about Pop Bookings on my TikTok a lot, and Pop Bookings, honestly, the app isn't the best. However, that's where I got my very first shift from. So that's what really gave me my first start in this. So I don't knock it. I wouldn't knock it until you try it. So that's pretty much the same thing as Samplers Inc. You're gonna go ahead and fill out an application, and all links I'll have at the bottom so you guys can go ahead and, click those links to go straight to it. It's not very hard. They're just going to ask you a few questions. They might have some type of certifications like, you know, sexual harassment training and things like that you'll have to do. But it all is in a day's work. So if you plan for it, then you'll definitely be able to start working as soon as possible. Another agency that I use is Fun for All. So fun is spelled with PH. It's not FUN like you would regularly spell it. And you go ahead and go on that website and you apply just like any other job. And they might email you. And once you get that email back, you just will, you know, start applying. Because that first application is just to get your info, but then they'll start asking you more rigorous questions so they can get more information from you. I know I look crazy, girl, but I'm trying to get y'all this information. Quick segue is instead of brushing off your powder, you want to pat it in. So that's what I'm going to do right now, in case y'all was wondering. The fourth place that I use to find shifts is really, it's not a website. I kind of get work just by talking to other brand ambassadors. I'm like breaking my back right now trying to get y'all this info because my phone keeps dying and my storage keeps running out and I have to get to work soon. So let's fucking do this shit. So I usually go to work and I meet other brand ambassadors and I ask them where they work. That's where I get most of my work from. It's just asking around, networking with other brand ambassadors just to see like what they're getting paid and who they're working for. You can work directly with companies. So you could work directly with Corona if you want to. I'm not working directly with Corona just because I don't really care too much about Corona, but I mean, I would be down to, you know, and let me not say that because one day I'll probably need to work for them and they're gonna see this video and be like, no bitch, remember when you said, and I'm gonna be like, no bitch, I don't remember. I feel like a little geisha right now. Little Kappa geisha. Now I'm feeling like a little Boosie. Anyways, I work directly with a lot of companies. So I work with another company called Avana, and I work with another company called Deloche. And there's a lot of modeling agencies out there too that do brand ambassador work, especially in Vegas. One I would recommend is AB Model Management, which is Andrea Bell's agency, and she does a lot of stuff in Las Vegas, in LA, kind of like all over. But yeah, it's very competitive to get into those agencies though, because it's a modeling agency. You can't just be any fucking body. Like, you have to be cute. I don't really have a lot of followers on Instagram, but you know, I do kind of cut it for the cuteness. So I got in there just on the sole fact that, you know, my pictures make the cut. And they make you very aware of that when you get hired to these places. Seems like every time I get hired, there's always a comment on how I look and how I'm, you know, just beautiful and how they love my smile, because that's what they're really looking for, is someone who looks appealing. I'm trying to think of any other places. Oh, also, Social Samplers is a good one. That's the one that I just started working for, and if you are new to sampling, I would start with that one, because that one, they send you a table, they send you everything, and you know, they call you before your shifts and they kind of brief you on it. I don't need calls for my shifts because I'm like, you know, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. If you need a resume, I would suggest going to Elon Musk's little website. It's not a little website, it's a big website because it can do so many things. But if you Google chat, I want to say it's chat CPS or chat GPS or GPT or CPT or one of those. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is supposed to be an app that you can pretty much create what you want to create. So you can say, hey, make me a resume for a brand ambassador. And literally it will type it out in real time for you. So if you're looking for a resume or you're looking for templates, I would say Google or the chat GPT by Elon Musk. If it's still up and running, a lot of people have been using it lately. So iCandy, it's another like modeling agency and creative state. all of these agencies I have gotten connected to through Pop Bookings, which again was my very first segue into brand ambassador. I would highly suggest you download Pop Bookings, and you also sign up for social samplers if this is your first rodeo. I mean, it's not very hard. It's not a hard job. Some tips I would say for sure: get yourself a chair. Actually, you're not allowed to even have chairs for these jobs, but child, I bring my chair wherever all the time. I actually lost my chair recently because I left it at a store. Another tip I would give you guys is go ahead and treat yourself to a Shein cart of black button-ups, collared shirts, and white shirts, because that's what you're gonna need. I always get written up for dress code for work because I'll be wearing black, but half the time, like, I'm definitely not wearing like a collared shirt, and that's what they look for in the photos that you send, are collared shirts. So go on Shein, you can get a bunch of shirts, you know what I'm saying? I spent $100 and I got so many outfits. I'm gonna do the haul in another video. Just invest in some work attire. Like, if you were to think of like a door girl or a door guy or someone who greets someone at the door, like, what would they wear? Black. They wear slacks, you know? Like, get stuff like that. Some other advice I would have for you is to make a spreadsheet, which I would recommend a template of some sort. I didn't use a template because I'm pretty versed in using Excel, so I can kind of make my own formulas on there. So I have, and I'll show you guys a little bit of it, make my schedule on there, as well as what I get paid and when my paydays are, just because I work for so many companies that I don't want to be confused about what I was supposed to get paid, and I don't want to not keep track of anything. And I've started to download a lot of my photos to Google Docs, because photos are the key way to get paid for this type of work, because no one is there watching you. So they just need you to clock in and clock out at your designated location on time and take photos. And even if you're not on time, if you have photos, you know they're gonna pay you. Let me do my lips at least, because I can't just leave like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do something, child. You know? And here it's not super like outline, but it does make my lips look like they're there. So, and all my chia seeds just wasted. I can't just live my life. It always has to be some other stuff going on. So, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope this was helpful to you if you are looking to become a brand ambassador. I hope this makeup look inspired you in some way. Even though I don't have no lashes on, girl, it's okay, because I'm not trying to give too much today. Also, I'm late and a girl needs to be on time. It's 2023. It's time to I can't even talk. It's time to start breaking generational curses. It's time to start doing the things that we've been wanting to do. It's time to change the way that we are so that we can be the people that we want to be. Okay? So thank y'all for watching. Bye.